No infected down there. What's going on, Ponage? This is gonna be pretty weird. Normally I don't log off next to like the hot sites, so there's no infected down there, so I don't think anyone was in the trees near us. But I also don't see any infected all the way over there. Also, it's not as visible. Hey, Kayak Dude, thanks for the 10 roses. Thank you.
Mother of God.
What's going on, Vito? I thought somebody would have been here when we logged in. What's going on, Chong, man? You're from Hawaii? How's it going? How's the weather in Hawaii? We making plays, trying to level up. We're trying to see if anyone shows up here. We logged off here last night. And then I was expecting there to be someone here when we logged in. We're at like one of the northernmost places here on Bitterroot. Sure if you remember me, I was buying a PC last time we spoke? Yeah. How long till you get your full PC? just like in game, all rain all day. Every time I think of Hawaii, I just think of just sunny weather the entire time, kind of like San Diego. Can't imagine it raining in Hawaii, even though I know scientifically, you know, it rains in Hawaii, but like trying to imagine it is another thing. Been dispatched, so hopefully the next couple of days. You swapped out the 4070 for a 7900 XTX. Sure how the ATI cards stack up. Wait, let's eat some dinner real quick. What's going on, Opposed? Thinking of switching to a 7600 AMD card. I don't I don't know about any of those cards. What's going on, Double A? Double A, MCO. I swear I'm gonna load that as like a soundbite. Sure, man. Yeah. Get that soundbite. Double A MCO. I'm gonna play anytime like the first time you speak in chat. For each stream. That's what that's what I'll set up. What kind of server am I playing on? I don't know what kind of answer you're looking for with what kind of server. I'm sure it's like a Linux server, or maybe it's a are they running? I think they might be running on like a Dell infrastructure, maybe HP. I don't know what a server. What server they're running on. Official, no. Like PvE, PvP. Oh, that, okay. No, this is a PvP server. Just hit the car sound from the commercial, yeah. Double A, MCO. You know, I don't think anyone's gonna show up here. Ain't no way you in the same. Yeah, dude, I've been here for 24 hours. I've been here this exact same spot for 24 hours. I have not moved Porsche. I'm in the exact same spot. I've been sitting here the last 24 hours. I haven't moved an inch. I haven't even taken a shit yet. We're just sitting here, Porsche. What if anyone's there to that helicopter crash from there? Yeah. Yeah, I've been waiting for Porsche to show back up before I make a move. I need to listen to his every piece of advice. Every every step I take has to be pre-approved by Porsche. He's lying. His shit has been taken. He just didn't get up. I mean, that's one way to keep your seat warm. We missed that. There was one opportunity last night. There was a guy, like, his head was just barely in that little window. Kind of looked like he logged off in there too because of the cougars ran away. Oh, wait. More eating. No, it's crazy because I seen your stream in my For You page for a minute, and I swear to God, you in the same spot. Wait, are you talking about from yesterday or from like today? I literally only started streaming 10 minutes ago. Is that ramen? No, it's chicken, eggs, and cauliflower rice. Maybe a pasty. Dude, Porsche, you'll probably find me in a tree like most of the time if you go through like the lives on Sunday through Wednesday night. Chances are I'll be hiding in a tree somewhere. I've been called a bark licker, and pretty fun. The game rewards patience, and some people get really mad when you snipe them from a tree. This Xbox? No, this isn't Xbox. This is Nokia N-Gage, the handheld phone from the mid 2000s. I think it was early 2000s with the Nokia N-Gage. Now that I think about it. Yeah, damn tree hugger. I don't know. I thought the best insult I got was bark licker. Was the best one I got. I thought that when I heard that one, I chuckled to myself. It reminds me of forgot it was what Orbit Gum, that commercial where they're like using just regular words in place of like swears. Like, who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor? DayZ is a cutthroat game, yeah. There was one time I was just looking down range with some binoculars, and then I hear someone running by on my right. Just ran right past me. I just killed him with the crossbow, and they were like giga shedded out. It's always good when you like look at this gear. I'm literally like just like the mid-tier warrior outfit. Live in Scotland. We didn't get that ad here, unfortunately. Oh, I'll probably find it on YouTube. It's a pretty old commercial. You only playing the malls, so I definitely been to Bark Liquor multiple times. Oh man, dude, those like the hiding in trees in the malls is, especially between the C-130 and research. Well, C1, not research, C-130 and is it Athena research? No. I forget what that middle valley is called. The one next to the mine area. A2, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. The area between A2 and the C-130, all those trees. Dude, you can hide in there and pop anyone who comes by to try and get to the orb. It's always a good place to hide. Though you have to be careful though, because there's bears that patrol in that area if you're not too careful. Yeah, I would think that I'd see someone like come through that tree line to get here without being roughly seen, or they would come over from the right side. Sucks from this angle, I can't see anyone that comes from that direction. Which only if they're crazy and stupid like I am, they would come from that direction. Have you ever been attacked by two bears at the same time without a 60 mag? I've been attacked by a cougar and a bear on PNW at the same time. And I did not have a 60 mag. Dude, I'm trying, like, on the mollusk, I try and make it to the, trying to make it to Lantia with my... With Harold, he needs to make it to Atlantic City. But, he keeps falling short. I can get into A3, but I can never run into anyone who has the stuff to go to Lantia, so I guess I gotta collect it myself. But that's always a pain, because you gotta go out to the sub to get the access card unless you grab one and stash it. Which sometimes can be hard stashing things on the mollusk. Yeah, Deer Isle is definitely one of my favorite maps. You've been attacked by two cougars one time. There's two cougars over by this, that patrol that plateau over to the right. I'm not sure if they're still there. They were there last night. I haven't seen them. But I think the cougars on here are probably not as strong as the ones on PNW. The ones on PNW can take like as many shots as like a moose can on this map. Which is pretty ridiculous. Especially given for the fact that the cougars run faster than the wolves. Just paid the bar tab and they started purring. 100% tax. Oh yeah. Just see somebody moving. I thought I saw somebody moving in the medical area. Got to try Esker on my laptop, but that didn't run too well. Not sure if I remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure I remember people talking about how Esker isn't really optimized that well and people have performance issues, but that might have been just anecdotal that I'm mistaking for a widespread issue. Of course, I never really have issues with frame rates. Hardly ever. Yeah, it never got finished. Staking out the base? What base? I'm staking out the airport. No bases on here. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about Eskers. It's just never going to be... Its original vision will never be finished. But, I mean, that's the whole... That's the thing that sucks about having to rely on the mod community for some things, is that there's like some things that everyone will love, but then the developer just doesn't want to support it anymore. And you can't fault the developer for that because, you know, everyone has lives, and it's not like you can get paid to build and maintain a map on DayZ. So you can't fault the developers of the mods or the maps. What do you run DayZ on? I run on 2440 Ultra. I'm running on a 4070 Super with an i9 13900K on 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. You camping every time. Yeah, I'm camping every time. It's because you're not here, Swish, telling me what to do, where to go at every moment. I can't even breathe right now because you're not telling me to breathe. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna pass out here because you're not telling me how to breathe. I can't function. Can't function. Belota? No, this is not Trinaris. Oh, nice. My card is NVIDIA 3060 Ti overclock. The good thing is, like, the 40 series graphics cards, both the regular and the super editions, have all come down in price pretty, or they're more in line with their MSRP. I shouldn't say they come down in price, but you can find them closest to MSRP rather than having to go through like scalpers if you're having trouble finding them, which is a good thing. But it's only a matter of time before the cycle of the graphics cards getting stupid expensive again. You having fun just sitting there though? I mean, I'm not bored. I mean, it'd be great if somebody ran across the field right now, but I'm not like... If there weren't these like low periods in DayZ, I wouldn't really enjoy like the high periods of action and stuff. Speaking of which, I need to turn on my heart rate monitor. How much are these days? I paid, I think it's like 600, 700 for my 4070 Super. And it was replacing my 3090. I mostly it's like a small minor upgrade compared to my 3090, but I was having some graphical errors or graphical issues with my 3090, so I just was like, screw it, I might as well just replace the card and then just not worry about any graphical issues and going forward. Dude, Vito, you should be able to play at pretty good settings and not be like, the game's not going to look like a potato. You have to have a really, really bad computer to not be able to play DayZ at a decent frame rate. Like, what would you say keeps you coming back to DayZ? It's probably like the most unique experience you could have in games in terms of interacting with other players. Like, no life is going to be the same. The chaos of it, the variety of modes you can play in terms of like the modding community is like, but the modding community in DayZ is probably one of the most psychotic in terms of their dedication to DayZ, because I don't I wouldn't have predicted this level of like intricacy with like some mods, and some mods are like actually like address problems that the developers haven't even addressed for just like quality of life and stuff. So I think that's what keeps drawing me back into DayZ. Is just I always have fun with it. The only thing that I don't like about it is, and they kind of fixed it a little bit, was like the queuing system in DayZ when you're trying to get into a server. Uh, there used to be a bug where if you like some of your mods were messed up, it checked your mods right when you were logging into the server. So you could have waited like 2 to 3 hours to get into a server. But then if one of your mods was messed up, you would get a PBO error and it'd kick you out. And then you'd have to figure out what mod you fucked up. And then you got to wait again to get back into the server, which is a pain. But they fixed that because now it checks before you step in the queue, which is good. But I still feel like there's definitely some network performance things that they could do better in DayZ in terms of development. Just because right now there's a bug that just basically creates ghost bullets, which basically means like your gun is jammed or there's something wrong with like your what the game thinks you're carrying in your hands versus what you see in your hands. And like if I had a ghost bullet, if like my gun was desynced from the server, like I could literally shoot this gun at anyone or at like that infected, for example. On my screen, it would render everything minus the damage to the infected. Like the sound, the fact that I would lose a bullet in my gun, all that stuff would render. But on everyone else's screen and according to the server, like I would just be pointing my gun and just not doing anything. So, and it's because most of the time it's your gun's jammed, but even if you clear a jam on your side, doesn't necessarily mean you cleared the jam on the server side. Better on PC, because you can't get, DayZ is much better on PC because of the fact that you can't access mods on console. Not yet, anyways. They said that they're supposed to soon, but I'm not sure how true that is or how much they've progressed on it. Plus, it's way better, yeah. Yeah, and I think on console, too, like, it's hard for people to, like, talk in game without, like, being hostile towards each other because a lot of people are in, like, party chat on their console, and then they have to, like, switch out of that in order to use proximity chat in game or something like that. I don't know the specifics of it. I just know it's a pain in the ass. But that's what makes playing on PC wonderful, is like you can easily, even though I don't really do it, is like you can be in Discord talking to your friends and then also be in game and talking at the same time without it interfering. I think my 4070 Super Tough was still around $850, but that's from a custom build website and they charge more. I upgraded to the 7900 for €6 more. PlayStation will suffer regardless as they get less mods than Xbox usually. Maybe, who knows? Do not regret moving to PC 5 years ago. Best decision I made. I was lucky enough to grow up in a household with a PC when I was a kid, and so I got to experience both PC gaming and console gaming growing up. And when the internet came out, of course, online gaming came to PC first. So basically, it was just like, well, I can play on my console and play with nobody, or I'd have to ask my friends to come over, and that was a big, tall task when you can't drive and, you're fucking like 10, 11 years old. Or you just hop online and play Counter-Strike. You can play Battlefield. Play all these games online. And then I remember when consoles started getting network capabilities. I remember that because I was like, I bought a network adapter for my PlayStation 2 because I wanted to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater online. And I remember the first game I played, I basically kept getting knocked down off my skateboard by someone who was hacking, I guess. They were doing something, because at first I was like, oh yeah, it'll be hard for people to hack on console because it's like console. But then, like, there was a guy that was like literally like, his skateboarder guy was like 2 inches tall with like a giant hat, and he would just go light speed across the skate park, just knocking over everyone. And I was like, glad I spent this money on this network adapter. And I think that was like the last time I played on my PlayStation 2 online before I got a PS3. Bro, you've been camping the spot for an hour. I know, dude. It's because you haven't been telling me what to do. I need your help. I can't even breathe right now because you're not telling me when to breathe. Like, I don't know what to do without you telling me what to do. Because apparently, I'm not allowed to camp, right? So you're telling me I need directions from you. You haven't been telling me what to do. 32. 32 is still young. I turned 38 this year. How do you hide the chat? I think you scroll over to the right. I don't remember. Either scroll left or scroll right on TikTok. Actually, I'm not even. I should be drinking more water. I've been drinking a lot of coffee, so my skin's been drying out. I need to drink more water. Anyone, how many people caught the eclipse? Did anyone burn their eyeballs out? Because according to Google, a lot of people Googled, why do my eyes hurt after the eclipse? I don't know why you would ask the question that you obviously know the answer to. Why do my eyes hurt? It's how do I stop my eyes from hurting? I would probably be the question to ask. Want a good server? Join Lord's PvP Survival Weekly Events Trader Auto Shop. Yeah, no. I've silently watched you play so much DayZ, but I've never played the game myself. Is it worth it? I have over 5,000 hours in the DayZ, and it's probably my most played game outside of probably World of Warcraft. So I would say it's worth it. But it also depends on, do you enjoy survival games? Do you enjoy like shooting? Can you get over gear fear? Can you not take it seriously? Because I feel like there's a lot of people who take DayZ way too seriously, and they just they get mad when it's just a goofy. In my opinion, DayZ is a goofy fucking game. Like, it's not meant to be taken seriously, and so many people take it seriously and get upset. Humanity scares you? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of dumb people on the earth, that's for sure. I've been playing a lot of Ghost of Tabor for the last... God, that sounds familiar. Ghost of Tabor? Is that similar to Escape from Tarkov? Played that 17 years ago as a Tauren from Thunderbluff, and that's all I remember. I played both Horde and Alliance. I've played both pretty much extensively. I only skipped a couple expansions. I skipped Mists of Pandaria and Draenor. I skipped those two, or Warlords of Draenor, those two. And then I came back for the tail end of Legion. I played Shadowlands. And then I didn't... oh, no, I played Battle for Azeroth, and then I didn't play Dragonlands, or whatever that is. Yeah, I played in the beta for World of Warcraft. Back when warlocks could wear leather. I'm upgrading to the Quest 3. Do you want my Quest 2? It's mint condition. If it means you'll play, then I'll mail it to you. I have a Quest 2. In fact, it's like right over there. It's like you can actually see it. I do have a Quest 2, so I appreciate that, though. I haven't turned it on in forever, though. I hate the amount of alt users on console. Hopefully makes me not want to play anymore. Yeah, the crazy thing was, is like, I didn't think it was that widespread of a thing, like people playing on alts on the same server, but like, I remember there was someone who came in my chat one time, and they mentioned to me they had like something ridiculous, like they had like 10 alts, because they were so afraid of losing gear that they had to have 10 characters that stashed their stuff. And I was like, dude, that is meticulously excessive. What's the best weapon to snipe with? I need a 300-meter kill. I got mine with the Pioneer and an ACOG scope. I got it at the city north of Baronzino. But I would say if you want a good chance at getting on the one-shot kill, probably the CR527 or the Savannah mid-tier. I mean, it would be really hard to get the 300-kilometer shot with the BK-18 or the repeater. You could probably do it. You could do it with the Blaze. Ozen, you'd definitely be able to do it. SKS. Use two of them now. One to RP as a doctor. I mean, that it's okay to have like alts if you're not like. Wait, okay. So Vito, when you say you have 6 alts, are they all on the same server? Or are you talking about like you play on 6 different servers? Like you have six different characters that you play on. A T-Fish, thank you for the rose and the tiny dinies. The roses and the tiny dinies, sorry. It was for officially iOS talks. Well, at least you know. Like the most I ever maintained was like 2 characters. And I don't even, the second account nowadays, I just use it for administrating servers, so that way I use that Steam ID to admin servers, so that when I play on my character I don't get them mixed up, and I don't have a chance of being like, oh, this guy's an admin and he's killing people. I have that. Hey Fish, thanks for the follow. What is the Ghost of Tabor game a VR game? Still have that potato. I should probably eat it before it goes bad. Last bit of food I had. Stop playing like that because the people I was running with were taking it too seriously, would bitch at you for taking a night off. I mean, that's like when you're playing at Rust levels, right? Like, you pretty much have to dedicate so much time and effort into playing after a wipe to, like, prevent your base from getting raided and whatnot. And like, I would like to play Rust more, but I just don't have the time to invest in the Rust. I mean, I probably could find like a server that does like a weekend or a weekly wipe. I could probably do those servers, but not sure if I ended up actually doing it. I don't like the person I would become if I played Rust. Dude, I don't like the person I would become if I went back to playing League of Legends ranked. I just remember the last time I played ranked. I literally I was one tier away from getting to gold at the end of the season. And so basically I had to just win out the rest of the day. Like, it literally like ended at midnight. And I remember I was in my last qualifying game and the game started at like 11:55. And then we won that game, so I got leveled up to gold, and then I just stopped playing after that because like I felt like my heart was just gonna explode. Like, it was that stressful, and I was like, I should not be this stressed playing games. Games are not meant to be that stressful. And I mean, a lot of the stress was coming from like from having to deal with the other people that play League of Legends, because there's just so many toxic people in that game. And trying to like it's like trying to argue with somebody on a random person on the street that you met and trying to convince them to like do one nice thing. It sounds a lot easier than it is. My stress from games usually comes from bad devs like 2K. And I miss the old school NFL 2K games, the ones on the Dreamcast. NFL 2K, NFL, what was it, 2K2? We used to play the crap out of that game when I was a kid. And then the NFL signed an exclusive agreement with EA, and then we never got a 2K game again after that, and it was sad times. They took over the WWE game series in 2012, and never been the same since. Then Ukes left in 2K19. Dude, I just remember how bad I think it was 2K19 was for WWE. It was like so bad that even WWE like apologized for the game's quality. And then they didn't make one for like, didn't they skip a year? They skipped like 2K20 or something. Does no one come to this airport anymore? Seriously, haven't heard a gunshot. Haven't seen anyone. The server's completely full. And no one is at the airport. You're just sitting there camping. That's some messed up shit. Well, you probably haven't played DayZ then, have you? DayZ rewards patience. DayZ is not Call of Duty. I'm just gonna run jump slide cancel over there to the plane, just parkour over the other 2 planes, climb the roof with my jetpack, scaffold down with my parachute glider, shoot those 3 guys over there with this SMG that only has 19 bullets. You can't be patient. It's a good thing to practice. Practice being patient. Practice waiting for the right opportunity in the right moment. Yeah, John, I've been told I put people to sleep. It's like an ASMR stream. The trees. If we were on the mosque, you'd hear the soothing music of the mosque. Rappel up onto the ACC, yeah. I remember I watched Dr. Disrespect when he played, he tried to play DayZ, like, I think it was like a year ago. And he was climbing a ladder, and I think it was taking so long to climb the ladder, he just quit the game and uninstalled it. I was like, yeah, it's definitely not for, DayZ is not a game for people if you are not patient. And the funny, so John, you know, if you hear like birds and stuff chirping, or birds and stuff, chirping, and then all of a sudden you hear them not chirping anymore, you know that somebody's within a 200-meter radius that's shooting a silence weapon. So you can actually use stuff to your advantage. Speaking of which, there's no chirping right now. Hey, Inferno, thanks for the follow. I wonder if we'll see people move in when it's nighttime. Going on, Punisher. Back on Bitterroot. Waiting for someone to come hang out at the airport. So far, no one's come up here. We haven't heard any gunshots. I might just start going back down south. Go hide in some trees next to some other town. It's funny if there's like some admin on the server and he's watching like everyone. There's like the 79 other people on the server like just hiding in random trees around the map. Fell asleep last night waiting for you to snipe somebody. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to fall asleep. I have trouble falling asleep sometimes. So the fact that I can put people to sleep puts me at ease. Oh, I don't think that potato's gonna hold us off very long for food. We're probably gonna have to go look for a food source soon. I think we have any other food. It'd be like that's I mean that one, but yeah, no, I don't take offense to it at all. Everyone was like, "Oh, you put me to sleep." It's like, yeah, I don't look at it in a negative way. I mean, I could see how someone would probably take it in a negative way, but you seriously just been sitting there waiting to see someone? Yes, Braden. Yes, and that's because you haven't been telling me where to go. Where do I go? What do I do? Do I breathe? Do I not breathe? Do I look up? Do I look down? Left? Right? Where do I go? What's going on? It's relaxing. Yeah. If I wanted action, not total non-stop action, I'd just go pay V++. Which I do sometimes. Just not all the time. You're on V++ right now? Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've played V++ since they added the Vikir. Hoping that guy that logged off in the tower comes back tonight. Be funny if he did. Pokes his little head through this slit again. Also, DB, your new video. I was like, do I need to? Should I take a lot of Ritalin for this experience? Some points I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. I had to like rewind it a few times. I'd be like, huh? What? Yeah, I know I'm too old. I'm I don't understand those memes. I still have that repeater. I swapped it for the shotgun. Just realized those are A10s. Yeah, the Warthogs. At least I think that's what they're called, the A10 Warthogs. Warthogs. Warthogs? Is it Warthogs? Warthogs? Warfhogs? Warpogs? Hogs? Hogs? Warhog is the unofficial nickname, yeah. Now, I don't know if that guy spawned within my radius or somebody's here, but I would think if somebody was over here, this area would have infected. Official is the Thunderbolt. Okay. I don't know what they're called. I just know the sound it makes when it takes somebody's life. Damn Tropic Thunder. Yeah, Tropic Thunder's one of my, probably in the top 10 of my favorite movies. To the right. Don't see anything. I still remember the entire Flaming Dragon speech Tom Cruise does. Dude, the best part about that movie, if it didn't get ruined for you, like you finding out that that's Tom Cruise in the credits, like I lost my shit when I found that out. Because like me and my friends, we went to the theater to watch it, and we're just like, man, who's that actor? He's really funny. And so we sat to watch it through the credits, and we're like, that's fucking Tom Cruise. And we're like, holy shit, that's fucking hilarious. It might have been. I mean, it could have been someone too, because it's not like I have a really good vantage point right there. But yeah, it sucks for anyone who got that ruined. Like if you watched that movie and you knew, like, someone told you that was Tom Cruise without you like finding out on your own, it'd be pretty shitty. I mean, you'd still laugh, but I feel like the better value of it is not knowing that it's him until like Because he wasn't advertised for the movie until, like, you see the credits roll. What's going on, Redacted? I do have a heartbeat sensor. And I need to make sure I do cardio this week so I keep my resting heart rate under 80 and not have it go above 80 this week. My resting heart rate, at least. Need to try and get it back under 70. That's when I was, like, in really good shape, is when I got it under 70. I think for a while I was at 67 for my resting heart rate. Channel point redemptions? Yeah, Vito. If you need help with that, let me know. I can pull that stuff. Learned how to lower ours when I was in the military. The only way I really know about it is either like you doing like breathing exercises and also doing like cardio. Even going on walks helps lower your resting heart rate. You know, it doesn't even have to be on a long walk either. It's just like 15 to 20 minute day walk, and you can vastly improve your cardiovascular. I use a program called StreamerBot to manage all my channel point redemptions and all my OBS stuff, because it's a pain having to do all that stuff manually. Box breathing will help. Infected disappeared, so it's probably the one that I spawned. Yeah, look up, there's a guy on YouTube named Nutty, N-U-T-T-Y. He has a lot of tutorials on using, like, setting up StreamerBot, using it, some of the advanced stuff, OBS plugins, a lot of stuff. Amazing. Been watching him for 6+ years. I met a Nutty at TwitchCon in Vegas this year. Got to take a picture with him. 5 a.m. gym tomorrow, so you need that beauty sleep. All right, Punisher, get that early morning pump. Eat it. What map is this? Bitterroot. Dude, like these... I thought that was two infected just staring at each other this whole time. Alright, what I'll do is I'll wait 5 minutes after the restart. If nobody shows up here, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Been here forever. And no one showed up. It's like nobody's going on this side of the map. I think everyone's on this side. What's going on, chum? Everyone's just on the northeast side of the map. Or northwest side of the map. Well, the entire time I've been here, my beard's grown in. But at least I got that going for me. That mustache, though, yeah. You do that. Oh, server restart. Alright, while we wait for server restart, I'm gonna finish my dinner. Alright, I'm back. Hey, streamer, do something. Yeah, I do. It's the same name. We're in queue. I had something called a tandoori sizzler tonight. Comes with chicken tikka, lamb tikka, half a tandoori chicken, kofke kebab meat, rice, curry sauce, and naan bread, or naan bread. Nice. Got the Indian food. What's going on, Prezi? Welcome to the other side.
And you know what? You're the reason why people don't play this game.
Appreciate the follow. Yeah, that's the one good thing about living in California is you get a lot of good food from different cultures. Hey, Redacted, thanks for the follow. Foreign cuisines, I'll try anything. I hate how that happens when your stuff renders correctly, like doors open like if they weren't open before or some shit. Messes with your brain. Scotland's pretty good that way too. Got a lot of Asian and different European cultures. Nice. Let's see, what does that say? Been working on a support bot for Discord. Like, what kind of support bot? Like a ticketing bot, or like, is it similar to anything else that's out? Like Me6, or what kind of bot are you programming? We're gonna wait here 5 minutes to see if anyone shows up here, because it's about to be nighttime. Who knows? Maybe somebody's gonna show up here. Like they were waiting. They're like, we'll wait till after the server restart before they go to the airport. So they could show up. Ticketing? Oh, nice. Any specific reason why you're making a ticketing bot? Discord for Dummies bot. I need that too. I mean, they made Discord a lot easier for people to set up now, because like you can just basically get a template now, when before you had to always build out Discord servers from scratch. What gun is this CR? This is the Savannah. It's the 308. The 10-round mag. No, you're thinking of the CR527. Heard somebody. Guess we got fresh meat going out there. Good thing we waited. Sounded like he was by himself too. I only heard one set of footsteps. The real question is he going to go out there, or is he just going to hide in the tree line like me? But I'm going to think he's probably going to sneak in there. Rolled past this an hour ago and you were in the same tree break? Well, you missed it. I did a bunch of cartwheels. There was some fireworks, a dragon. Oh, there's somebody out there. Got company now. I wonder if he ran all the way around to go into the ATC tower. Maybe. But if they spawned out there over by the plains, that means he's further out. But based on the sounds, it kind of sounded like he logged in these trees.
And you know what? You're the reason why people don't play this game.
Hey, Vega. Thank you for the resub, man. How's everything? Still on Bitterroot? Yeah. What's going on, JT? Now we were gonna leave, but now we're not.
What's in the fucking box?
No, somebody's out here. Question is, where's this guy looting? Playing earlier was good times, yeah. That's good. Trying to. We heard a guy running next to us a little bit ago, so we know there's someone heading. He's either just hiding in the tree line or going into loot down there. I'm hoping he's going to loot. But, because based on the expected. Going good, Vinny? How's everything with you, man? Oh, yeah. There's an infected right there. That means he's either most likely looting this area or the hangar. See, the bot will eventually handle entertainment, engagement, support tickets, stream live announcements. Nice. What are you coding it with? Will my PC arrive in the next 2 days? You may rely on it. Magic 8 ball. Back them. I think I saw somebody's head. Yeah, that is somebody. They just climbed over the wall. They went that way. Weird. Why would you go that way? Doesn't really give you any comfort, open-ended answer. Maybe he's just going around. Got him. Woo, boy. Hello, hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Poor guy. Well, no food. Oops. Shot, 1 kill. Need the battery. What had my battery? Did I not have a battery? I did not have a battery. Here I thought I had one this whole time. This guy... This guy was... juiced. Okay. He's going to sleep for the night. Do you code? I know basic coding, but it's hard for me to like sit down and like digest it. Like I had a long time just trying to digest the Dunder main type of coding for like Python and stuff, and I was just like, it. Normally I pick up stuff pretty well, but for some reason I just can't get my head around it. I wish I had a battery. Thing doesn't have a battery in it? No. I didn't even have a backpack either. Dr. Dreist. What about Dr. Dreist? A house, what goes in a house, best way to understand it. Yeah. I still don't have my head fully wrapped around it. Guess I can... I can't go on there? Oh, okay, I guess. Is there anything else? Does anything need repairing? He never wants a bag. I mean, I've gone on no backpack runs before. I just like the low profile backpacks like these ones. I don't like the big bulky backpacks. This didn't look like the same guy that was running out of that complex, to be honest. This looked like a completely different dude. This is a nasty spot. See, that's the best part of DayZ. It's just sniping some poor turd that has spent a lot of time looting. Now it's my loot for now. Poor guy. Leather backpack is the best. How do you make a leather backpack? I think I tried once and I could never get it done. Jesus. Yeah, I'm on PC. I gotta go back and
you know what?
Dude, I gotta go back and clip that. That was like that shot I had on that guy was just. It was like I threaded the needle on that shot. Hey, Moisty, thank you for the raid, man. What were you playing? Teamfight Tactics, man. It's been a long time since I've played Teamfight Tactics. How was it? What's going on, Mommy in Pain, Telly Beans? How is your night? You did Warzone and TFT? Nice. How's Warzone? I heard they're bringing Verdansk back, but only for mobile Call of Duty. I feel like that's a slap in the face of everyone who loved Verdansk on PC. I'm picky with servers, but this looks good. Do you give out server info or nah? I prefer not to give out server info, but since you're not really asking me directly, I'll give it to you. I'm on Bitterroot, one of the official playtest servers. And only since you were nice about it. Other people just straight up ask. You at least had the courtesy to ask if I give out that info. Yes, sir. Thanks for the follow. All-around fun day of games. I did solos, so hated, but it made the best of it. Almost won a game using sniper and melee. Nice. For Warzone? Or for Teamfight Tactics? I mean, technically, sniper and melee, that would work for both. You could do that for both games, couldn't you? Direction. Basically, wait, does this have a built-in range? No, I think it does have a built-in rangefinder. But you need a battery. I could have swore I had a battery. Maybe I dropped it. Is it on, though, that I would have dropped it? Hey, what's going on, Towie2K? I never even ask. Well, I mean, yeah, it's... The funny thing is, like, on TikTok, everyone just asks. Because on Twitch, everyone knows to, like... A lot of the time, people won't give out server info just because they don't want to get stream sniped.
What's in the fucking box?
But appreciate the raid, Moisty. Hope you're... Right now, it's probably, what, 6 in the morning? No, it's early morning for you right now, right? Afternoon. Something like that. Hey, what's going on, Kevy?
And you know what? You're the reason why people don't play this game.
Appreciate the follow, Kevy. Oh, it's 2:30 p.m. We just sniped some poor guy in the trees. Like, not even like 5 minutes ago. We got pretty geared out, as you can see. You got this night vision we just need batteries now because we got night vision goggles. We got a DMR. We got an M6 and an M4. Bunch of grenades now. Just opened up the first section of your cave. Nice. You know, OG DayZ player, so I don't enjoy heavily modded servers, and I also don't like vanilla. I usually play... So the servers I usually play on are the lightly modded ones. The ones where you can't build bases on. That's usually the servers I play on.
You know what? You're the reason why people don't play this game.
I can't play on base building servers because it's like, oh, I need to go check out this spot. Oh, there's somebody building a fucking Giga Chad base over here. Well, I can't go there. I have to go over here. Oh, no, there's someone with a building a base here, too. Hey, Towie, thanks for the follow. Apparently, Happy Bombs is struggling with his servers. Is he struggling with filling the servers or struggling with keeping them from getting DDoSed? Because I know that's been a problem with the Bitterroot servers for a while during each playtest. I think it's monitoring just time needed, yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like most new maps, most new servers usually are just... The DayZ community is very... for the most part, outside of like streamers, DayZ is mostly filled with like people on like Sunnyvale, Rearmed, like doing like base raiding and base building on those types of servers. And then, but you always... But usually a lot of streamers just do these types of servers where it's like adventure, but then it's usually like what's the flavor of the week, so to speak. Like everyone just flocks to the same servers, kind of like what I'm doing right now with Bitterroot, only because it's a playtest. I like how before my character wasn't cold. I wasn't even wearing a helmet. Be lurking too. I need to get off this PC. I'm having difficulties with my eyes. Don't tell me you looked at the... Well, I don't think you guys had the eclipse over where you are, Moisty, but apparently a lot of people Google searched, why do my eyes hurt after the eclipse here in the US, so... Hopefully your eyes are not that level of damaged. Consistently play the Saviors vanilla. They don't have stamina or illness. See, I don't mind the illness and the stamina thing because the stamina thing is like if you are ungeared and you're trying to outrun somebody who's geared, it makes sense that you're able to out, essentially outrun them. Because you're not weighed down by a bunch of shit. I keep my server vanilla plus official rules, yeah. I just heard a gunshot way off in the distance. Well, it's funny, I was talking about how I didn't get enough. I haven't played enough with the DMR. Now, now I have one. Now I get to play with one. That guy is so mad. It depends on who it is. Like, if that was me and I died, I wouldn't be that mad. I'd be like, damn, I just gave some guy a good come up. You gotta admit, that shot I made was pretty good. Like, if I saw the way I got shot in this shot, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, you can't possibly get mad at this type of shot. This was the shot I made earlier. Slowed it down. Yeah, look, I catch a glimpse of him right there. And for a split second, his head's just right there. Right fucking there. Domed him right fucking there. Try to clip that for later. I'd be upset for a whole minute, then move on. Yeah, my character's freezing right now. We're gonna need to find food soon, though. I was hoping that guy had food on him. But I mean, he had everything but food. Can't really be mad at what we got, though. Pretty freaking geared. Marsh, thanks for the follow. Can't really be mad. Remember how yesterday I was talking about, I was overlooking the town right there, and I was saying, if I go up this hill, the only ways to go really is that tree line over there. I wonder if there's anyone dumb enough to just go straight through the middle. See anyone, any infected down there, but I think we're too far for that stuff to render. We're gonna start burning a lot of calories soon. I feel like though if I go back to that town, bad news bears. Wait long enough, someone will. Well, that's what happened earlier. That's how I got all this good gear. I think that what that guy was going down there for is he left that place with a bunch of medical gear. So his character was probably sick. Hence why, because normally if you hit a guy with a headshot, if he's wearing this helmet, and you hit him in the head with any of the guns, he's not going to be dead instantly. But I think his character wasn't at full health, which is why he probably died on the first shot. Extremely lucked out on that. That's why I was like approaching hell. I was like, I don't know if he's going to get back up. I don't know if I just knocked him. But I circled around him after I got that first shot on him. Like I want to wait here, but I don't think we have the time to wait here. Just for the fact that I start starving soon. Vitamins. Just like this. Every time your character shivers, like your food drops a lot. Should have taken... Well, this has the best insulation. That guy only had jeans too. He didn't have good pants. See, now my food's down the hill. I need to leave now. Alright, guess we have to go towards Hawkins. Play as DayZ sniffing with stock. Wait for players. Day 10. No siege. Yeah, I haven't even heard any deers lately. You will hit 10K. I'm still a ways away from there. This life's gonna end soon if I don't find some food, that's for sure. Yeah, I could ditch the savannah. I don't really need it anymore since I have the DMR. Trust the process. What a shitty way to end this life if I starve to death. Appreciate the lurk. Doc says, last time we were in the city yesterday, we didn't find any food. I don't have any rope either. Or bones, for that matter. Can't go fishing. Oh, shit. Found some food. Hopefully no one takes it from us. Trying to tie TikTok to Discord. Good luck with that. Got room to pick up food. I don't even think... Does TikTok even have APIs you can tie into? I think the ones they have, they're not very They don't have a lot of useful APIs, from what I understand. Unless they changed it. These. Cross over there. What? Oh shit. Heck what? There are a few websites that have successfully done what I'm trying to do, just to do research. Ah, okay. That's cool. Oh, don't tell me since it's in the tall grass I can't do it. Back across the water. It's been too busy lately, yeah. Main app we're working on is the car lot app. Interesting. Do you team with randoms you meet sometimes? Yeah. I try to. Sell your car and people can buy them hassle-free. Like, just the car lot can sell it, or like individual people can sell it? Because then you're gonna have to like generate like tax documents and stuff for people. Then you gotta make sure there's PII paperwork for it. Jules, yeah, Doc will go through DocuSign. How much you paying DocuSign for that? If you don't mind me asking. not completely worked that out yet. Check out like PandaDoc. I think they might have better pricing than DocuSign. A lot of places are moving over. I've seen a lot of companies move over to PandaDoc. From everywhere. Thing now is we got a bunch of food in our guy now. Copper furnace somewhere. Server Bitterroot. Oh. Oops. I have a booking app now. SaaS business is where it's at. Yeah. Gotta make sure you only hold on to the files you need, and as long as you file all the proper paperwork and tax information, you can make a pretty successful business out of it. Or just sell it to somebody. Is this the first app you've built? Built other apps before. chopper crash. You built a lot, nice. Really good. I don't know what, like, I feel like I could learn how to code an app, but like me trying to figure out what kind of app to build is like, for me, it's like just trying to figure that out. Do you build it in like, do you host it in like Kubernetes? Or are you using like AWS or Google Cloud as your background, as your infrastructure? Send me a message, okay. AWS with Cloudflare, nice. Are you running it as infrastructure as a code? Or are you actually like hosting it in like EC3 or EC2s or in pods? EC2. It would be, wouldn't it be cheaper to host it, to run it as, like under Lambda? If you don't need to host anything? Like you can just have it everything run ad hoc. My experience with DevOps stuff is very limited, so if I ask an ignorant question, I apologize in advance. I work with a lot of DevOps guys in my career, so I mostly manage the corporate infrastructure. I don't usually manage the software infrastructure. I'm somewhat familiar, but not intimately familiar. You're getting into Lambda? Okay. He's man, it's Opposed second appearance tonight. Holy smokes! To what do we owe this honor? The double opposed showcase. And that deer really filled up our character. We got it to whole apple and whole hydration. Worship you. I acknowledge opposed as the tribal chief. New tribal chief. What's that? That's at the airport. %, at the airport. Building apps, OSINT is my day job. Oh, okay. Does OSINT stand for operating system integration? Was messing with Ruin for a while, so came around here. Wrestling talk. Yeah, Vito, I'm a big wrestling fan. Watching WrestleMania over the weekend. Open source intelligence. Okay. I think I've heard. Pretty sure I've heard that before. Open source intelligence, is that synonymous with AI?
Third, fourth, out.
How long will you wait? Well, I waited about an hour earlier and it paid off because I got this DMR, this M4 plate carrier, all this ammo. Hey, Lenny, how's it going? Lenny Bean. How's the crocheting going? You were up at 1 a.m. to watch. Damn, that's dedication. Trying to sleep. Well, I've been told my streams helps put people to sleep, so you're welcome. Ask for Solija. Thank you for the follow. Working on a Big Daddy from BioShock? Dang, that sounds pretty cool. Are you gonna do like the little girl with the Big Daddy too, or no? What is sleep? I want to see one little person just crossing that little forest. Are you diving into Helldivers 2? I tried originally, and then my game kept crashing. I made some adjustments. I replaced a bunch of computer parts, and I think it's fine now. Like, it doesn't seem to crash, but I did crash once during the whole time, so I'm still hesitant to kind of stream Helldivers 2 until I test it out more thoroughly without it crashing. Bitterroot, yeah. No, it's any part of cybersecurity. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to, I've been working on a bunch of cybersecurity initiatives at my job. tell by the mustache. Never mind. You mustache. Sorry, part of cybersecurity. Oh, okay. I thought you meant any part of cybersecurity. I was like, oh, so it's all encompassing. Yeah, we were up at the airport earlier and caught somebody running through the forest. Got a nasty snipe on him. Came back down here to get some food. Now we're trying to see if we can catch any sickly gazelles. I need to turn off notifications. Settings. Hey, you didn't catch that elusive Sasquatch yet? No, so I actually talked to the one of the map developers, or one of the guys that works on the map. And he says they think it's bugged right now. Because even after I read the spawn mechanics for it, I was like, mathematically speaking, I should have ran into the Sasquatch like several times over. But they basically said that it's not working yet. So I'm waiting for them to fix it before I go back to searching for Bigfoot on PNW. Is the BPM level on the bottom linked to you? Yes, it is. We want to go back to the airport. So if this guy got this DMR and all this other stuff somewhere, I wonder what the hell's in the gas area then. Like, what would be worth it in the gas area? Unless they haven't done the loot table for the gas area yet. You running that through an OBS plugin? No, it's just a web browser overlay that's tied to the Pulsoid app. So it basically goes my heart rate sensor, this heart rate sensor right here, goes to an app on my phone through Bluetooth, and that goes over, basically that sends it to the Pulsoid app. The Pulsoid app then generates a web page that I can add on to my stream. There is an integration for Pulsoid on both the Stream Deck and StreamerBot, but I haven't really toyed with it that much. Stupid sleep. Have you heard of a band called Windrush? I have not. What kind of music do they play? One reason why I haven't moved up to the airport is the sun. I'd be moving in the direction of the sun, which essentially would mean if anyone's coming at me from the sun, I'm at a severe disadvantage. Dwarf metal? I have not heard of dwarf metal. I've heard of obviously I've heard of like heavy metal and like metal music, but not wharf metal. You mind if I copy you as a creator? Dude, go right ahead. I don't know. I don't own the rights to anything that I do. I'm not one to gatekeep anybody. If someone can take what I do and do better than I can, why am I gonna stand in their way? They have, so if you go to the Pulside website, they have links to like the different heartbeat sensors that you can use. I did use the one that wraps around your chest for a while, but it just got too, like, it just takes, I wouldn't say it's like a hassle to put it on and take it on and off, but I'd say it's more just an annoying thing to take on and off. Like this wrist, the one that goes on your forearm, I prefer this one way over the other one, the chest one. The only difference is this arm one I have to charge like once a week, whereas the chest one I never have even had to replace the battery on it because it just uses like a watch battery. At last, my favorite running simulator. At last, my favorite description of DayZ that people tend to describe it, even though I better to be called Psychopath Simulator than Walking Simulator. Because you gotta be a psychopath to play this game. I have to check it out, Vito. The sun's still in our frickin' face. Gonna have to wait for server time to be like noon at least, or at least like 11, so that the sun's not right in our eyes. Like we're dumb and trying to look at the eclipse with our bare eyes. David, thanks for the follow. Those crickets just stopped. Somebody just shot a silenced bullet near me. Not at me, but... The crickets chirping start up again. That means that, yeah, somebody shot a silenced round near me. The crickets should only stop chirping. Someone shoots their gun within, I think it's like, I don't know how long it was, but if it's silenced, silent shots, that means within a certain distance. Hey Blake, thanks for the follow. My eyes feel so good after staring into the sun. Are you one of the people that Google search why do my eyes hurt? That search spiked on Google after the eclipse today. Glad I could stop by and say hi. I'm gonna turn off every one thing and doze off. Take care. All right, Lenny. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good night. Let me know when you finish that that BioShock crochet doll. I want to see it. I think there's a DayZ mod on some servers that if your character stares at the sun too long, it like your character like it's harder for your eyes have to readjust unless your character's wearing like sunglasses. Well, it's going to be a while before the sun moves in a position that's going to benefit us. So I might consider crossing and heading over to the racetrack. Just sniping over there because I don't feel like the airport gets enough traffic. I got into the code and created a more realistic weather. Clouds move storms, thunderstorms with rain on DayZ. Fog with without rain. I think DayZ natively has fog without rain. Alright. Go to the, here. Just it for more range. Do you like? Do you already have like a? Do you have like a mod for other people to use it on their server? Watch now, I'm gonna get sniped like a dummy. Nope, it's not a mod. I'm not a fan of mods when you can do it in the code. Okay. We'll be releasing everything you do soon. Nice. And we'll send out a file with the commands. Interesting. Always look both ways. No when somebody's gonna come barreling down the road in a car. The weather was super simple because the file is there, just have to activate it and change it. I think I've looked at it before too. I just never really tweaked it. There's a mod that gives you code to add it to your init.c file. Oh, okay. There's a heli crash. I don't really want to go too far down there. Is it on this side or is it on the other side? Get a clear shot of this thing. Can't really get a good look at it, really. Dun, 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 dun. Squeegee, 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 squeegee. Hey, thanks for the follow. Here we go. Is that a dead infected down there? That is. That must have been why I was hearing the chirping in and out. But they're probably long gone. They're probably long gone. Well, they have to leave the area. I never saw any infected in that town. So it makes me think... maybe we just passed each other. Hey, Kano, thanks for the follow. Josh, thanks for the follow. I don't even see any loot next to it. The one's by the smoke, man. It's a chopper crash. Somebody's over there somewhere. Just trying to see if I spot him in the tree somewhere. They're somewhere down there. Alright, zero in at 600. Should do 700 just to be safe. He's somewhere over there. Gotta be. Yeah, chest height. That way, if I'm too high, if I overcompensate it, it'll should hit their head. If I undercompensate it, it should hit their legs. Infected disappear already? It like only popped in and out for a second. Unless it's still behind those trees. And I know he has to be still near the chopper crash. Because that infected body's still there. Should disappear. I'm not close enough for it to stay there. Stupid water. Making my character wet. Wet and cold. I don't see... nothing else over there. It always look at it from a different angle. Yeah, well, I came from that direction, and I was trying to get a good angle on it, but I couldn't really get good sight on it because of the trees without getting like super close to the shore. The only thing that makes me think they're still there is because that infected body is still there. Should have cleaned up by now. Well, since there's no other infected in town, the only other thing I can think of is he's like possibly on the rocks here, just staring at him, staring at the chopper to see if anyone comes up to it. Well, I don't think they would have a full suit to go that way. I wish I had a battery. And if the helicopter was looted, it usually disappears after 10 minutes, regardless if anyone's looking at it or not. So why do you need it? I need a battery for, I think it's this scope. Oh, I thought I had a scope that has rangefinder in it. But I also need it for my night vision goggles, for when it's like nighttime for like 10 minutes. Because one guy I killed had night vision goggles, so, you know. Gotta complete the set, you know. It'd be funny if the guy was just like literally hiding in a tree 5 feet away from the freaking helicopter crash, just waiting for someone else to go up to it. So dumb. I gotta respect it. Will you go down there? Wait, I'm not gonna go down there because there's a. This is a dead giveaway that someone's been there, and that usually means that there's nothing worth looting. If someone killed an infected next to it, it usually means that they took everything of value. So there's no reason for me to go down there. The only thing left for me to use it for is a trap. I mean, I could pull it. Basically, at this point, if the other dude is... The guy who looted it is waiting for someone to run up to basically kill them. Can double trap it by waiting for him to go loot the body of whoever he kills. Assuming that's what's happening. But I can only assume that's what's happening because that should have disappeared by now. And there's no infected anywhere in town. Oh, you saw the shot I made, Daniel? Got any good jokes today, Daniel? Okay, we got infected in town. There. Oh, damn it. I thought that was him. Okay. We have infected in town. We know someone's there. Looks like they're probably at the other side of town. No, damn it. It's another infected. I saw running and I thought it was a player. Why was he running? So some infected are programmed to sprint every so often. This one. The furthest side of the town. 926 meters. All right. Oh, we probably want to zero at 800 then. Say 800 in the middle of town, 900 on the far side of town. I'm on Bitterroot. Did you happen to kill a 3-man going into Hawkins gas zone, sniped one and naded the other two? No. Is there even stuff of value in the... Oh, I hit him! Well, we know where he is now. A couple days ago? No. I was getting chased by a 3-man the other day that were in orange armbands. I was being chased by those 3 guys. Damn, if that shot was a little higher, that would have been a headshot on that dude, and he wasn't even wearing a helmet. Wonder if that guy's just gonna combat log. I mean, this dude's only option is running away. Pretty damn far. It's a 900-meter shot. I was zeroed in at 800 when I hit him the first time. I thought it knocked him because his character kind of like hunched over a little bit. Do they have rules for this server? I don't think combat logging is... It's just discouraged on the server, but they don't really enforce it because they really have no mechanism to do it. But it should be like day 1 rules where you're not supposed to, you know, be on the same... Be on the same... Is that my voice that's in? Oh, I guess it is. Not being on the same server as somebody when you're streaming and you're watching them. But I bet you this guy hella combo. He's probably shitting his pants. This was my first time actually getting to use the DMR. Probably messed him up with that shot, yeah. I mean, it didn't look like his leg was broken because he was able to hobble away. But basically his only real option is to basically leave town. Unless he's got a way to counter. Which I don't think he saw where I shot him from. I don't even... Does that garage even hook into that? I think that garage does hook into that house. Got a nasty shot at somebody in up at the airfield earlier. Threaded the needle through some trees. Got a headshot on a dude. I think he logged. I don't see any infected down there anymore. He freaking logged. Love those types of people. Love it. Like, how can you tell that they combat logged? Well, you see, all the infected spawned when they came into the town, and they all just disappeared. Well, I'm gonna I consider that a kill. If I get an 800-meter shot on somebody and then they frickin' combat log because they got the gear fear, I consider that a kill. I've upped my KD ratio from 0 to 2. It'd be cool to have an anti-combat log, yeah. Be nice if it said, like, your character has been in combat in the last, or had taken damage from a player in the last like 10 minutes, and you can't log off. Yeah, I can't even, like, it's not even against the rules on this server, so I can't even report that guy. I just have to live with the fact that I shot him and he logged off. It would be cool to have an what you need is a tripod for that rifle. Yeah. There's just so many variables to process, though. Well, yeah, like he could be dead too. Like I could have like fucked him up so bad, and he was like starving, and he just starved out. He respawned. I mean, that is also a possibility. It is entirely possible that I did actually kill him, but he didn't look like he was limping to the point where it was like he was like on the verge of death. Like, he looked like he was... Like, I shot him in, like, the chest where he had chest armor, and he was just like, ow. And he went back to lick his wounds. Or it could be I'm also stupidly blind, and maybe one of the times when I wasn't looking at the house, he ran for the tree line behind. There's that possibility that I'm an idiot. But I feel like I would have seen him leave. I fully accept all different types of outcomes, but I feel like the only logical outcome is the dude combat logged, which is unfortunate because I don't like to think of people doing that, but it's not the first time, won't be the last time. It was I was talking official Chernarus once, and I shot at this guy, and he was in the middle of a field that had those hay bales, and I pinned him down behind one, and I went to circle around, and the guy, he had logged off. I was like, what the fuck? Some people just have, like, the worst. They're, like, so afraid of losing their stuff. Like, look at all the stuff I have. If someone just runs out of this tree line and just sprays me down, I'm not even going to be mad. He can't run if his legs are broken. He would have passed out on the way to that house if his legs were broken. He was moving too fast for his legs not to be broken. Or he's moving too fast for his legs to be broken, I should say. And even then, if his legs were broken, there would still be infected just lingering around town. How's your night going? OD balls? Those are the ODI balls. ODI eyeballs? Die balls? This is official now. This is just the Bitterroot playtest servers. OD balls. It's going good, man. Just playing some Demonster. Nice. If you ever run into an old man named Harold who's 92 years old, that's me. I'm just looking to get to Atlantic City. Usually either on Day 1 Namalsk or DayZ Canada Namalsk. I feel like this helicopter should have despawned by now. Because I thought they despawn after they've been looted. Oh no, Gear Fear there, but on official, I'm gonna be real quick. I stick to shadows. It takes way too long to get kitted. Not really. I mean, just use my method. Just wait in a tree with a crossbow or a shotgun and wait for some unfortunate Giga Chad soul to run by your tree. Just blast them. So anyway, I started blasting. Then you get, like, all this stuff. Most of this stuff is from that guy I blasted running through the trees near the airfield. I don't think I'm too close. Let's see. All right, let's look at how close we are to that. So that's on its own little island, right? It's like right here. Like right here. That's like 500 meters downhill. So I should be far enough away that infected despawns. Any recommendations for new players? Well, depends on what you need to learn. If you're new to Are you new to PC gaming in general, or just new to DayZ? Or are you playing on console? A few different variables that results in different advice. DayZ on PC. Okay. If you're planning on playing on like survival type servers, I would suggest going on to like an empty server that doesn't have like a lot. That's not heavy on mods. That maybe has like, you know, 4 to 5 mods, or just going on official, and then just learning how to make a fire, and then learning how to survive off, like just leaving, trying to get the bare minimum from the coast and making your way inland if you're going to be playing like Chernarus or on Livonia heading south. Don't practice shooting yet unless you're like gonna be going on to like Rearmed or Sunnyvale, because you're not gonna be handling guns anytime soon, more than likely. But if you are gonna be playing on Rearmed or Sunnyvale, I would suggest playing on like V++ to just get acclimated with the gunplay in DayZ. Because you just get thrown in there with random weapons, so you get to experience using the different types of guns in the game. Oh, there's infected in the town again. Did that guy come back? The infected are on this side of the town, though. They're not on the left side. Oh, they're not on the right side. So I'm pretty sure it's not that guy. So let's do that. We'll do 800. Keep our eye out. That one house. Chances are they saw the smoke. They're probably going to check out the heli crash down there. And DayZ doesn't have a learning curve, it has a learning cliff, yeah. And now there's infected on the right side of town. I'm going to take a good guess, and they're going to... This doesn't look like DayZ, it is DayZ. Alright, so I'm going to take a guess and think that whoever's down there is probably heading to the helicopter crash. You always play solo? No, not all the time. Have you even played DayZ before? Have you even played before? Okay, so I'm back, and I get why you camp. Every fight I get into, 2 people hear it and come over. That's what you do, man. You third party. Or you get third partied. It's either you third party or you get third partied. That's how it works. Oh, the infected disappeared again. No, they're still down there. Third party and you get fourth partied. See, that's why when you get further north, you're less likely to get third and fourth partied, because there's less and less people further up the map, typically. I don't see any infected down there anymore. Interesting. Going inland is great advice, and coast is just quick loot spot and okayish for PvP, yeah. And you always hear the mantra, don't trust anybody. No mic, no life. But I always find sometimes the best adventures are the ones where you trust random ass people. Just give people reasons to not trust anybody. Either or. Oh, now there's infected in the town again. Interesting. He's back! He's back from his combat logging bullshit. Alright. Alright, feller. You and your combat logging. Alright. Gotta wait for this guy to stop moving for a second. Goddamn combat logger. Wait till he gets into a nice, juicy spot. He's hurting. He's limping a little bit. Missed him. Should have led the shot a little bit more. Damn it, I thought he was gonna sit there. Come on. Damn it, I had a good shot. I couldn't do it. Is he gonna log in that house? This guy. Like, seriously gonna combat log again? Shaky ass scope. Well, he hasn't logged yet. He's just living his best life in that house. Yeah, that's why I don't build bases. I hate spending all that time getting supplies just to get offline rated. Oh, this guy's not even gonna peek his head out the window so I could take a shot at him or anything. What a jerk. Oh, I think he logged. Yeah, this dude. No, he didn't log. He should still be here. There might be somebody else in this town. Yeah, the bad thing about trying to stash things in Trinaris is that pretty much all the spots that to hide stuff are pretty much been discovered. Or been used. What the fuck? Oh, there it goes. That's weird. Oh, whoops. Bro's the observer. Oh, my character's still in the server. Imagine getting killed to the old man in the mustache. Watch, I'm gonna... The fuck? My stream go down? Don't tell me my internet went down. Fuck, my internet cut over.